Hello, and welcome to Cloud Monday. This is part 2 of playing Digimon Survive, and this is on PS4. So this has been streamed from Sony PlayStation Plus cloud streaming service to my launch model PS4. In part 1, we kind of left it in what seemed like a moment where we were going to meet a Digimon. Kind of teased it a little bit. Yeah, this is exactly where we left it. One where we can get closer and talk. Why not?
まずは話しかけてみよう。そうだよ。子供が何か被ってふざけてるんだろ。おい、君。
I think he is going to be. Remember, one of the reasons why we're going to play this because it's leaving the PlayStation Plus cloud streaming service in like 4 or 5 days when this video goes live. Huh. I think we should have run.
大丈夫か？すまない。君に救われた。
So yeah, the idea is streaming the game a good way of playing it before it goes off the service? And it's like a 30, 40 hour long game. So if we are playing this 2 to 3 hours every video, or 2 to 3 hours every day, to try and play it in time, we need a steady, solid connection. But also we need the ability to save if we don't have that connection. And we found out in part 1 that it's really easy to save. The game has great autosaves, but manual saves is very easy too. Poor Takuma. He's been up twice for that thing.
そうだ。みんな大丈夫か？大丈夫か？タクマ。
ごめんなさい。私のせいで。
Run away! Where is the rock Digimon gone?
みんな。
Oh, there's more of them. Damn, freaky. And it's cool. Or visual effects. It's coming across really clear. Streaming of it hasn't reduced the quality.
だんだん近づいてきているぞ。あれ？なんだ？フラフラする。
What's happening now?
こんな時に地震？
やべえぞ。それに霧も濃くなってきた。
I think it'd be an earthquake.
みんな大丈夫か？みんな気をつけるんだ。むやみに動いたら危の。うわ！シュンさんどうしました？
They don't seem to be running away. Oh, that's unexpected. Yeah, so Digimon Survive is like the first visual novel I've done by a cloud streaming service. There are other visual novels in the service, like if you're interested in Daedalus and the Awakening of Golden Jazz, I've played that. That's not that bad actually, and I certainly did not get the best ending in that. you could stream that if you wanted. Wait, did we just get to the opening cinematic? It took over an hour and a half to get there. Then we're on part 2. I like that music. That was nice. But it feels very sad, doesn't it? And we had the red, the spider lilies as well. Makes you wonder. Like, this game isn't rated like 18, but I do wonder if there's going to be some trouble along the way. Like, 2 of the kids, obviously ghosts, so... But yeah, that's our first trophy as well.
神社の下なのか。地滑りに巻き込まれて落ちてきちゃったのか。
Probably entered the digital world.
そうだ。みんなは無事なのか。
Where is everyone? I'm not controlling this. That's the game.
頭がズキズキする。
See, another save there. I really don't remember. What was mobile phone? D save. We'll check out this area. Where is it? Unfortunately, one of the buttons does mobile phone and the camera can see digital monsters. But I really don't remember what button that is off the top of my head. I don't play these back to back. Point of doing 2 days. It's 2 different days at 2 different times. Try and get like an average of their experience. So if it's bad one day and good the other, we get both sides. And we can kind of talk about how suitable it is in both scenarios. But of course, playing it 2 other days, the game you played only once so far means you do sometimes forget what buttons do what.
中のエリアの外？ダメだ。電話は使えないや。あ？今、何か動かなかったか？何かいる。あの岩みたいなやつなのか。
Pidgey!
音が聞こえなくなった。襲ってくる様子はないようだけど。
Probably just observing us. Perhaps we should carefully.
何が近づいてるのかわからないのも怖いし、ゆっくり近づいてみるか。
Seeing how badly we were hurt last time.
刺激しないように。あれ？いない？どこ行ったんだ？草むらの中、草が避けてるとこがある。まるでそこに何かあるみたいな。見えないけど何かいるのか。そうだ、さっきも似たようなことがあったような。
See if we can use the phone. Doesn't look like it. What did Minaj say? About talk what he said, yeah.
そういえば、あの時はミノルが何か言ってたっけ?
I think we saw it in the top right, but I guess the game telling us our action that we just did is being remembered. So as well as visual novel style, there's also persona style where you got relationships and stuff to manage, maintain, and improve. You see that?
一瞬だったけど、確かに何かいた。これなら見られるんだな。でも、また襲いかかられたらどうしよう。考えてばかりじゃ拉致が開かない。辺りをスマホで見てみるか。手がかりがあるかも。
I feel like I'm red. The game is trying to help you here. The game really does want you to continue. R2 camera. Okay. Something up there. Anywhere else? On there as well. So I'm just pressing X. It says on the bottom right, interact. So that's what I'm doing. Funny if it's right in front of us. You also get some vibration in the controller. That's definitely a Digimon I recommend. That's definitely a Digimon I recognize. done that one. This is the wants us to do these as well. Again. Like we did it out of sync, so we've got to check these again just in case. These are now in use. There he is. I can't remember the name. I'm pretty sure it's not Patamon. I'm pretty sure Patamon might be the one with the wings for ears. I think it's a baby level. I wonder if that's the actress who does this voice in the actual TV show. Does that sound awfully familiar, that little noise that? Koromon. See, if we're what? Hour 45 into this game, we're just getting our first Digimon. How long is it going to be before the whole group gets all of theirs? Certainly seen in some of the TV shows that like some of the ancillary members to the group get their Digimon members in like the last couple of episodes. Or was it the third Digimon with the cards? Where other people got Digimon right at the end? I wonder if we're going to get a Digivice. And if we are, what's it going to look like? Forever now, since it hatched probably, so that could just be days. Yeah, but Koromon might be a kid. Ooh, snap.
があいつを振り切った
Yeah, but are we now lost? That's the thing.
しかし一体何なんだ。あんな生き物見たことないし、それなのに不思議なもんだな。そんなに怖くはなかった。夢じゃないよな。
Oh, it's got that evil aura about it.
こいつ僕らを襲った岩のやつか。そこにいたのか。この距離では逃げきれない。
Going into battle? Hopefully there'll be like a cinematic Digivolution here. We can't do anything. Let's run away.
こいつずっとこっちから目をそらさないぞ。だけど見た感じ足は鈍そうだし、よし、ここは一気に。うわー、また飛びかかってきた。てこいつ。
Seriously, what are we meant to do in this situation?
突進してくるつもりだ。お前は衣？
こいつは気が立っている。早く逃げて。
待って、足がすくんで。
僕がこいつを引き止めてるうちに、さあ早く。さあかかってこい。
It's like a bubble attack if I remember.
なんだよお前、弱っちいじゃないか。僕なんて構わずにお前も逃げろよ。
だって僕はタクマを守らなくちゃ。ダメかも。
Come on, pick him up and run. I think yell to attack, yell to distract him perhaps will work.
怪物め、お前の相手はこの僕だ。
ギギギギギ。
そうだ、
Got some on.
追いかけ
Okay.
てこい。衣、せめてお前だけでも逃げろ。
そんなタクマを置いて逃げられないぞ。
だからそれはお互い様だって。
あ、そっか。
絶対絶命のピンチなのに笑いが出るなんて余裕だよな。
僕もなんだかやれそうな気がしてきた。タクマ、僕行かなくちゃ。
おい、一
Come
体
on.
何を。
Let's have a real flashy Digivolution sequence here.
見てて、言ったでしょ。僕はタクマを守るって。こらもん進化。
It's flashy, but not as flashy as I was kind of hoping for. Like, it kind of fits in with the game, but it doesn't fit in with the TV shows. So I was hoping for something in between. So basically, we can't win the fight, do it at a different difficulty. Yeah, makes sense. That's triangle. Should we? Let's do a normal to have a look, but if we lose, we'll set it to something easier. And your turn without attacking or using an item to defend. So it's not something we can choose, it's something that happens. Shame that we can't. You see that rock on our right side there? Shame I can't move Agumon back to reduce the amount of sides we can be attacked from. The game wants us to defend, so we're going to. Oof. Pepper breath, yeah. I remember that. Thing is, we've re-end turn. I think we now can't defend because we attack that turn. So we're gonna take a big hit there. Okay. So it might be worth not attacking the first turn, just so you can get the advantage. So I wonder if our phones are going to become the Digivice that helps us control or interact with the Digimon. Pretty decent tutorial. It's not using videos or images to show us what it wants us to do. It's pretty much taking us there and telling us what we need to do at this page. So equipment, okay. Well, we get attack bonus. I'm guessing that's what it wants us to equip. So yeah, Agumon has a few different Digivolutions it can do. There has to be a trophy for getting all the evolutions in this game. That would take an absolute age. I imagine once you've unlocked one, you might be able to then choose that one again. That's just speculation on my part. Yeah, so from here we can also save, as I said, with data.
タクマのおかげでどうにか勝てた。
Say, good looking Agumon, that's for sure. Something kind of cute about it.
タクマ違うよ。今の僕はアグモンだよ。
アグモン？コロモンじゃないのか？
うん。コロモンだったけど、今はアグモン。
よくわからないな。でもとにかくまずはお礼を言うよ。助けてくれてありがとうな。
お礼を言いたいのも助けてもらったのも僕の方だよ。危ないところで助けてくれたのもこの姿になれたのも全部タクマのおかげだ。
僕のおかげって。
Again, the Digivice is kind of really crucial part of the Digimon and trainer combination. And at the moment, there's not been any sign of the device, other than like an app on our phone, which is kind of weird.
その姿になったことか。一体それってどうなってるんだ？そうだよな。お前に聞いた僕が間違ってたよ。いや、今のは褒めてないからな。とにかくこんな変な生き物を見たらみんな。
At least this Agumon's personality doesn't come across as too childish, too young and naive. In the new Digimon TV show, was it Beat Breakers? The sort of hero character in their Digimon. Digimon acts like a real kid sometimes. It's a little grating.
土砂崩れに巻き込まれてみんなとはぐれたんだ。
そうだったのか。
Yeah, I'm also pretty sure that this is the Agumon voice actor from the original TV show, because that sounds so familiar.
でもこんな見知らぬ土地で森の中、霧で方向感覚もわかんないや。
霧？あの霧の中には入るなよ、タクマ。
Well, it's a serious looking Agumon there.
そりゃ好き好んで入るわけないだろ。ただでさえここがどこかもわかんないのに、またあの変なのに襲われたらひとたまりもないしな。またあんなのに襲われる可能性あるのか。どうだろう、わからない。なあアグモン、さっきの石の化け物ってあれお前の仲間なのか？
仲間？冗談じゃない。あんな突然襲いかかってくるようなやつ、僕の仲間でも友達でもないぞ。
Bum rushes you, wow. It does feel like this was translated into British English.
僕はあいつらみたいに子供を襲ったりなんてしない。
Not that I'm playing, not from England, so it's just kind of nostalgic in a way for me. If you guys aren't familiar, currently in Japan, so hearing some English terms that I don't usually hear out here.
化け物はいるのか？
いっぱいいるぞ。でかいやつ、硬いやつ、空を飛ぶやつ、速いやつ、煙くじゃらなやつ、他にもいっぱい。もちろんいいやつもいるし悪いやつもいる。どっちでもないやつもいる。
いっぱいか。ちょっと頭クラクラしてきた。
I don't remember them breaking a seal. But we weren't the first ones there. That was... Miu was one of the first ones there.
Boku, 頭打ってどうかしてるのかな。
どうしたタクマ？
うん。これからどうしようかなって。あの岩の化け物にまさか全員やられちゃったってわけでもないだろう。誰かまだ。
When we were at the shrine before, we never saw anyone. We just saw Koromon.
化け物じゃないぞ。岩みたいなやつなら、そいつの名はゴツモン。
それぞれ固有の名前があるんだな。とにかく僕はこれから校舎に戻ろうと思ってる。その道すがらにはぐれた仲間を探したい。アグモンも協力してくれるか？
おう、僕はタクマと一緒だ。
わかった。よし、じゃあ。今のは
Well,
悲鳴？
I think that's someone.
人間の悲鳴だと思う。あっちの方から聞こえた。
あの声、多分ミノルの声じゃないか。神社の方だな。行ってみよう。
おう。
Hopefully Agamon's health has returned back to full. So it would be good to see that, if we do have another fight, the status of our Digimon. So we're now into part 1. So we just did a prologue, essentially. That was essentially 2 hours long.
やばい、やばいやばいやばい。なんなんだよあれ。なんで岩の化け物に追いかけられてんの俺。
ミノル君、待って。
Okay.
私、もう息が。
葵さん。
もう限界。走れない。
そんなこと言っても、あいつらまだ追っかけてきてるかも。追いつかれたらやばいんだよ。早く逃げなきゃ。葵さんも見たでしょ。あいつの突進食らったら怪我じゃ済まないって。
でも私もう動けない。どこかに隠れて助けを待った方が。
隠れるったって、神社の方にはあの岩の化け物がいるし、他のとこなんて。
Climb a tree.
ほら、あそこなら隠れられるかも。ほら葵さん、早く行こう。
Oh,
この音。
sounds like too late.
出た。くそー、やってやる、やってやるぞ。
ミノル君、何してるの？
俺がこいつを何とかするから、葵さんは逃げて。
ダメよミノル君、危ないわ。
相手が一匹ならなんとかなるかも。ヒーローになれ。
ダメ、ミノル君。
そこまでだ。
Hey.
この子たちに近づかないで。
増えた。この狼藉者め。
So these are a couple of designs I don't think I remember.
私が守ってあげる。
Especially that one.
お前たち
The bird one. I feel like I've seen something similar.
こんな数無理だ。
They're not baby form, they're kind of
どこ行くの？
next stage.
行っちゃダメ。
Has he gone back to the, no he hasn't, okay, sus.
いない。どこなんだ。乗る。
There he is.
間違いない。ミノルだ。一体どこにいるんだ。ああ、来るな。また怪物だ。
What do you think? The bird?
また。おい、ミノル、大丈夫か。
タクマ、近くにごつもんの気配があるぞ。
Does that mean we don't need to use our camera
どの
anymore?
辺りだ。
そこのずっと奥の方だ。
あの祠の方だな。よし、急ごう、アグモン。
待ってタクマ、ごつもんの気配が今度はたくさんある。
だってそれでもミノルを放ってはおけない。行こう。
分かったタクマ、僕に任
Let's
せて。
hope his buddy's going to be there and hopefully Aoi's as well. Oh. Yeah, we just had that. Top right.
こっち来るな。
Well, we know it's just saved.
おい、あれ。
I can't press options to get it to manually. Oh, yes, I can. So I can also manually save if I need to. And we saw that when we loaded this save, we loaded exactly the right point in this conversation where we left it. We didn't go back to the start of the sentence or start of the conversation. It saved exactly where we were last time.
ミノルがごつもんに襲われて
So
る。
we'd continue from here, I'm sure.
どうするタクマ。
I mean, we have to save.
だよな。さすがタクマだ。
There was a green little spark against that, so I'm guessing that's the good thing to do.
ああ、友達のピンチをほっとけるものか。まず石の塊みたいなやつだから。
Now, I doubt we're going to get another Digivolution, but
巻くタイミングを。
hopefully each Digivolution's more has a bigger spark, a spectacle than the previous one.
お前は大丈夫か、ミノル。あいつミノルを助けたぞ。
あれはファルコモン。知ってる。悪いやつじゃないぞ。
だから言っただろ。
A lot of the Digimon have their own very unique personalities.
疑って悪かったよ。助けて。承知。ミノルが助けを望むなら全力で答えよう。 なるほど。
Oh, we're both here,
あい
okay.
つはどうやら味方らしいな。
だからファルコモンは悪いやつじゃないって。
The Agumon's friend?
ごつもん相手じゃ相性が悪いかも。
Ooh.
加勢していいか。
そうだな。
Yeah, go for it.
ミノルを放っておけない。助けよう。
I kind of like this 2.5D approach to the fights, and like all the characters have different art. Our characters different art. It's works though. I do like this.
よし、俺が行こう。
Yeah, I was about to say I'm going to defend until we get there.
僕の番だね。
お
Such an iconic one. Sometimes come to our backup, so we can't always rely on them, but take some help. Team attack, encouragement, and support. Encouragement, chill on an ally. Cover HP or SP, okay. Stick close to allies, essentially. Oh, affinity, yeah. So we probably get, like, if there's a base like 50% chance of it activating, the higher affinity we have for other characters and other Digimon means that could be up to like 75%. It's one down. Interesting, so we're able to interact with our own Digimon there. So you can just fight, but it kind of wants you to have conversations. It's not basic battle system, is it? There's our interactions, there's our interactions with other Digimon, good or bad. Yeah, can we attack from that distance? So we're gonna have to move closer. Do that. Perhaps we shouldn't. We should have said that at the start of our turn, like, yeah. No, we missed. Oof. Yeah, that was a side attack. We just healed a little bit there.
こいつとばったり出会って驚いて逃げたところにさっきの岩みたいなのが襲いかかってきてさ。
ごつもんが狙ってて危険だと教えようとしたのに、ミノルは俺から逃げるし。
いや、悪い悪い。すごいもんだな、ミノルのやつ。この生き物ともう打ち解けてる。
Come on, save Aoi.
すぐってわけじゃなかったよ。
っておい、タクマ、なんだそいつ。
それを聞きたいのは僕の方もだって。だがどうやら敵じゃない。
敵じゃないぞ。
さっきも見ただろ。僕たちを守ってくれたんだ。
確かに何度もそう言ってるのだがな。
とにかく今はこんな見知らぬ森の中で変な生き物に襲われてる状況なんだ。仲間が増えたのは心強いよ。この調子で葵さんたちや他の仲間も探してみよう。どうしたんだミノル。
He just remembered, didn't
いや
he?
そのごめん、俺葵さんとは一緒にいたんだけど、さっきはそのファルコモンに驚いて慌てて一目散に逃げ出しちゃって、葵さんを。
おい、葵さんを置いてったのか。
無我夢中だったんだ。ごめん。
まずいな。どっちの方向かわかるか。ゴツモン以外にも化け物はいるんだろ。
多くはないがいくつかいるのは感じるな。
すぐに葵さんを探さなくちゃ。辺りにはいなさそうだし。
Oh, her partner Digimon was there. Who knows? Her partner Digimon could end up being one of the strongest ones. And that she may be defended. Speak of the devil.
今の声は。
よかった。ミノルくんいた。たくまくんも。
葵さん。葵さんも無事だったんだね。よかった。
どうやら探し人は見つかったようだな。
よかったよかった。もうミノルくんどこに行ってたのよ。勝手に行っ
Is
たら
her partner Digimon there with her?
悪い悪い。
Was it Labramon or something?
今度は
From the intro sequence?
見せないからヒーローみたいにさっそうと駆けつけて解決するから。
またそう
Well, he was going to protect her at some point, but
もう心配させない
it
で
reached his limit, obviously.
ごめんです。
Yeah, there we go.
ないでしょ。女の子を置き去りにして逃げるなんて絶対許さないんだから。
So, I mean, each of the Digimon has their own personality.
新手か。いや、でもそんな雰囲気じゃ。
待て、二人とも落ち着け。
この子なら大丈夫。怖くないから。
いや今俺お尻噛まれそうだったんだけど。
そんな汚いお尻なんて噛みませんよ。さっき怪物に襲われそうになった時にこのワン
Sweet
ちゃん
little
が守って
puppy.
くれたの。葵は私が守りますからね。
ワンちゃんって。
That's definitely one I've not seen before, and it's kind of cute.
そもそも犬が喋るわけねえし。葵さん、なんでそれを疑問に思ってないんだ。
安心して。ラブラモンもいいやつだよ。僕前から知って
So
る。
we're talking dinosaur. We're the more crazy one here.
赤ちゃん。僕アグマン。葵よろしくね。
そして俺がファルコモン。以後よろしく。
よろしくお願いします。ねえあなた、ラブラモンって名前なの？そうだよ葵。これからもよろしくね。大変、あなた怪我をしてるわね。
Which might relate to the bandages we picked up. I think we got a little bit about Minoru, but we don't know much about Aoi, so we can ask her.
葵さん、はぐれてた間何があったの。
Yeah, this is what I want to know.
あの後別の怪物が襲ってきたのをワンちゃん、いえラブラモンが助けてくれたんだけど、そのせいでこの子こんな大怪我しちゃったの。
大丈夫大丈夫、こんな傷大したことないから。もう心配しすぎよ葵。
ダメよ、
It's not exactly too much more extra information from that.
それだよな。やっぱ一度校舎に戻ろうぜ。今どこにいるかもよくわかんないけど、
近くにあの神社があるってことは歩いて帰れる距離なのは間違いないよ。とにかく日が暮れるまでにはどうにか戻ろ
う。なあ、本当にここってさっきまでいたとこか？地形が全然違う気がするんだけど。
え？そうなのか？
さっき通ってきたトンネルへの道がどこにも見当たらないんだ。それに
That's
そ
the
もそ
point.
もキャンプ
Tunnel,
前に
yeah.
聞いてた地形とは違うぜ。まるで全然別の場所みたいな感じっていうか。
それって大丈夫なの？
まずいな。
So they probably did fall into the digital world.
たどり着けるか怪しいぞ。
As a little different from the real world.
なあアグモン、あとファルコも、お前たちはこの辺りのことわかるか？
わかるよ。
知っていることなら何でも答えよ
僕たち校舎に戻りたいんだけど。
わかんない。
木でできた2階建ての建物で人間が暮らすもので。
それだったら見たことある。
本当か？
うん。木でできた大きい建物と広い空き地があった。
Sounds about right.
間違いない。どこにあるんだ？
どこだっけ？
おい。
う。場所なら俺がわかる。案内しよう。
ありがとう。お願いするよ。
Can only hope that the others making the same choice. There it is.
お、やっと見えてきたぜ。
ふむ。どうやらあれで間違いなかったようだな。
うわーい、あともう少しだ。
ラブラモン、足の怪我は大丈夫？
心配してくれてありがとう。大丈夫よ葵。
どうにかここまで戻ってこれたんだ。日が暮れる前に急いで行こう。
それにしても変ね。
どうしたの葵さん？
ここまでの移動でスマホを何度か試してみたの。この辺りすべて
Yeah, there's no
通話可
signal.
能エリアの外
Well,
で
no service,
電
yeah.
話もネットも繋がら
I
な
mean,
い
you
か
can
ら。
understand it perhaps by the shrine if that was
校舎の近く
in
な
a
の。
mountainous area, in a forested place where signals would be hard to get in and out of, but
まともに動かないよ。
it feels like they're out of that area now.
今はカメラくらいしか使えないか。
それにさ、気づいたか？行きの時とは違ってあのトンネルを通ら
Here we
な
go.
かったよな。
No tunnel.
そういえばそうよね。 GPS が使えなかったから気づかなかったけど、別の道に入ったのかしら。
だったら戻ってこれるのは変だって。それほど複雑な道じゃなかったのにおかしくないか？
ふむ。何か混乱があるようだが、この辺りにあれに似た建物は他にないぞ。
I see, he looks confused himself. I like how they're making subtle changes to the faces, and it really comes
校
across.
舎へ急ごう。
Like the designs, not a lot of intricate detail. Like there's no scales or individual feathers. It's just it's like blocks of color, but just slight tweaks to the design to the face, and it really comes across well.
やった。日没までに帰ってこれた。
ここがタクマたちの学校？
いや、通ってる学校はここじゃないよ。僕らは課外学習の宿泊施設として使ってるだけだけど、学 校は学校か。
たくま、学校ってなんだ？
Here's where you learn. That's the answer directly.
勉強するところだ。授業を受けてテストを受けたりするんだよ。
授業？テスト？
See, by changing the
なん
eyes,
だそれ。
change the expression.
ああ、はいはい。詳しいことは後で話してやるからな。それより今はラブラモンを治療してやらなきゃ。早く中に入ろう。でもあれ、どういうことだ？誰もいないぞ。
いや、いないどころか様子おかしくねえか？
本当だ。なんでこんなボロボロに。
もしかして俺たちが気絶してる間に群発地震のでかいのが来ちまったのか？
Nah, there's too much,
ああ、
too much like natural
Oremo
grass and
Aoi-san
stuff all over it.
しかし
どうして一体何があったの？
それを知りたいのは俺の方ですよ。どうなってんだ
Almost like
これ。
they've gone through time,
さえもうじき日が
gone
暮
forward
れ
in
るっての
time.
によ。夜の校舎すら普通に怖いのに、こんな廃墟じゃ。
やめてよ、私まで怖くなっちゃう。
落ち着けミノル。俺がいるから大丈夫だ。
そうよ、葵は私が守るわ。
気絶してたのってどれくらいかな？僕は小1時間と気絶していなかったと思うけど。
俺たちもそれくらいかな。
スマホの時計で見る限り間違いないわね。日付も変わってないし、通信で時間が合わせられなくてもこれくらいで時間が狂うことはないはずよね。
じゃあそのわずかな間に何かが起きたってことか。
破壊兵器とか天変地異で朽ち果てたとか？じゃあなんで草ぼうぼうになってんだよ。
確かに
Overgrown. That's the word I didn't come up with earlier.
単に衝撃で破壊された感じじゃない。長い時間をかけて朽ちていったような。
気にはなるけど、今はラブラモンの手当てができればそれでいいわよ。とにかく中へ入りましょう。
They're not sensing any bad guys in there. But no one said anything about the other people in our group. So typically there would be like
中もボ
a
ロボロ
nurse's
だ。
office in the school. So perhaps they could find that place.
ありえなくないな。気をつけて歩こう。
どうしたの？ちょっと大丈夫？ラブラモン。
痛むのか？しっかりしろ。
ラブラモン、大丈夫か？
私、救急箱を探してくるわ。
She's gonna de-digivolve back to the baby
そういう
form.
のもあると思うから。
まずは1階から探そう。
Which is the ground floor if you're from England. Why not take Labramon to the nurse's office? Put her on the bed. She makes a point. Everything's in date, everything's nice and clean. So really just deepen the mystery here. See, I brought up the whole time travel thing. So where are they going to go next? Teacher's room? That's typically on the first floor. Again, ground if you're from England. There's also the gym. They could check that out, see if the roof's still in one piece, see if that's a place they could stay the night in, perhaps? That's a good question. Always been like it, okay. Oh, here it goes. Got another one. I didn't hear his voice though. It just came up as text on the screen. So why were they doing on this second floor? Probably just his partner Pokemon, Digimon. Ah, damn. Finally said it. Should probably check for that. It's got running water. Might get thirsty soon.
たくまこっち。
間違いない。教室の中だ。行くぞ。よ、ぶつか。
来るな。え、おいおい、これ何が起きてんの？
りょうくんの前に大きな芋虫。
Because in like the second Digimon series, was like, was it Wormmon?
知ってるか。
Wormdamon or something like that?
知ら
Is
ない
it Ken's Digimon?
でも怒っているようには見えないよ。
あいつの名前は確かクネモンのはずだ。
クネモン。
Guessing you're maybe scared of
大
bugs.
丈夫？その子は多分遊びたいんだよ。
There's a dinosaur here. Oh, it could just be that Ryo's just scared of all of them. Bug, dinosaur, they're all monsters and they're all trying to talk to him.
失礼しちゃうわ。
まったくだ。
しゃべった。
りょう、とにかくアグモンも敵じゃないから。さあ、落ち着いて。
なんだよ。
How did Ryo get here?
下級生のくせに
Like, is the ceiling broken?
上級生呼び捨て
They
かよ。
fell through?
この子、たくまたちの仲間なのか？
どうやら人間のようだし、そうなのだろうな。
Acquaintance, I think perhaps more accurate than
なん
friend.
だか情けないわね。
Ah,
こんな時でもやっぱ嫌なやつのままで安心しましたよ、りょう先輩。うるせえ。いいか、こいつだけじゃないんだぞ、ここの化け物は。許
幽霊もいたし、なんかすげえでっかい化け物もこの先に。
この先ってどこら辺です？
Well, we know that there's two ghosts. Would you wonder if you've seen that, or
今の音は。
もしかしてこれってラップ音とか？
are we about to have a fight with
どこ
all
か
of
ら入っている
us?
んだろうな。
It'd be kind of cool to have everyone fighting together.
それとも
ふざけんなよてめえ。そんなことがあるわけ。
Yeah, that sound Digimon-esque.
寮のやつずいぶん怯えているな。ビビりすぎて幻覚でも見てんじゃねえの？
いや、確かにこの者が言うように、この建物内に怪しい気配が漂って。
They didn't detect it earlier.
マジで？
そうね、嫌な匂いがするわ。
一体何がいるんだろうな。なあ、タクマ、あっちの方写真を撮ってみようぜ。あっち？神社の時も何か変なもんが映ったし、もしかしたらここでも映るかもしれないじゃん。
That's a good point. I did kind of forget about taking pictures.
ふざけている場合じゃないでしょ。
待って葵さん、何もわからない状況だから試してみようよ。
もうたくまくんまで分かったわ。
こんな時にカメラかよ。のんきなもんだな。ち、勝手にしろ。
何か映るかな。早く試してみようぜ。
Snappy with the snapping, yeah. So the cameras will. There we go. Something over there. Ooh. Oh, webs. We're stuck in the web. Does that mean like our speeds get me affected and we're trapped, wrapped up in it?
見せろよタクマ。あれ？いつの間にこんなのが。
うわ、なんだこれ。白いベトベトの糸でいっぱいだ。
注意した方がいい。まだ何か気配を感じるぞ。
何かってタクマ、なんかやばいぜ。
Cool
逃げ
buns.
よう。
Never heard of that before.
ああ、おい、よ急に叫ぶのやめろって。マジでビビるだろ。
ちょっと葵、葵、ねえ葵どこ？返事をして。
どうしたんだ
Anyone tried
ラブラも。
looking up?
葵がいないの。ねえ嘘でしょ。葵。
本当だ、葵さん。
今の今までそこにいたのに。しまった、いつの間に。
Katsu's.
化け物。
化け物？
ああ、そうだ。得体の知れない化け物がさらっていったんだ。嘘じゃねえよ。すげえ早くて一瞬のことだったけど、確かに葵をさらって消えてった。俺は見たんだ。見てたんだよ。
なあアグモン、葵さんをさらったのも お前たちと同じような生き物なのか。
ああ、早くて何かまではわからなかったけど。
嘘だろ、全然気づかなかったぞ。そんな速さで襲われたらどうすりゃいいんだよ。
骨門の時と同じだ。見た目だけじゃなく常識外れの力があることも考えるべきだった。
このカメラに映ってるのってクモの巣だよな。ってことは俺らクモの巣に囚われたってことで
So why not try leaving the nest?
食われちまうのか俺ら。
やだ、そんなのあってたまるか。ママ、ママ。
一瞬嫌な気配がしたんだが、あまりの素早さで気づいた時には葵はさらわれていた。すまない。
もっと周りを気にすればよかったのかな。ごめんね、たくま。
やっと出会えたのに。怪我も治してもらったのに。葵。
すまない、ラブラモン。
なあ、タクマ、これからどうする？
どうするもどうするもねえだろ。
Oh,
早
okay.
くここから逃げるに決まってるだろうが。
何言ってんだ。
That would make
葵さんを置い
sense.
ていく気か。
But then that means leaving Aoi behind.
かけても間に合わねえよ。もう
まだそうだと決まっていないと思うけど、どうすればいいのか。
とにかくこのままじゃ葵が危ないわ。
Can Labramon
手分けし
sense
て葵を
Aoi?
探しましょう。
I think we got to exercise some caution here.
どうだろう。バラバラに動くのは危険じゃないか。
そうだ、まださらわれたらどうすんだ。せめて全員一緒に行こうぜ。
でも全員一塊になって探しても効率悪いぜ。
その通りだ。安心しろ、俺たちがついている。
そうよ、ここは手分けして探しましょう。私先に行くわ。みんなもお願いね。
たくま、僕たちも行こう。
So it doesn't matter what we picked by the looks of it.
絶対に
It's
葵
like
さんを
they're
取り
just
戻
gonna
そう。
split into groups anyway. Into our digipairs. Faculty room's new. So it's toilet. And cafeteria. Gym. Free bat. Well, it wants us to do it, so might as well. The Pokemon picture. So, on the middle bomb there. That looks familiar. Hopefully it's going to be all of us, and not just Agumon. I think we all could do with... Yeah. All of us are that good.
よし、俺が行こう。
Hit him on. Okay. choose answers that they will be receptive to. I can't pick any of the others, so I think here we're going to get a new Digimon. I think that's the point in this tutorial. Channel Soul, yeah. Then there's a tree. Makes sense. Be my friend. There we go. Should we just attack this guy then? We already got one of the others. What have we got here? Here's his HP. I think that's just. Well, I can't do anything. I want to skip to one of the other Digimon, but I don't think that's going to work. Oh, you know, here's pepper spray. We should probably reach. What have you got? Damn, electric thread. But you're gonna miss right there. So let's end turn. Look cool. So Labramon's the one that's level 4, okay. We've bought one better one. Well, it's like if we do cafeteria or classroom, the face there means that we would have some sort of conversation with someone. That would be Labramon there, you can see the picture, and that would be Real's Digimon. This one, the exclamation mark, we need to do to progress the story. But I think that's actually going to do for this part. What we're going to do now is we're going to head to the PS4's internet speed test, so we get an idea of what we're working with today, to help explain perhaps any minor connection issues we've had. So let's head there now. Alright, in network. Let's test internet connection. and my PS4 is connected to the router via Ethernet cable. So even though I've had really good download and upload speeds, there's been moments where the connection's not been 100% stable. I think we heard a couple of moments where the audio sounded like it was peaking, and we had maybe 2 very small moments where we had grey on the screen, and that's like a stream tear. But other than that, it's been a real solid streaming experience. So the question I had asked to start part 1 was, when a game is coming off the service in such a short time, would it be smart to just stream it? For Digimon here, because the manual saves are so easy and the auto saves are so frequent, yes. The art style has also shown that it's not fine detail. The art is big, and big colours, big eyes, big mouths, everything's big on screen. The characters are big on screen. The text, the subtitles at the bottom, that's surprisingly big. So if we did have macro blocking, where we would have larger squares of colour, it would be a little difficult to notice it. Like we had Agumon. Agumon could have 3 or 4 whole big squares of macro blocking, and we would never know, because that's still inside one colour block of the yellow. Of course, if it happens in the background, then yes, it would be a little noticeable, but the point isn't the background, the point is the story. So it could be annoying if it happened, once in Japanese, and if the subtitles are covered, then yes, it could be frustrated. But visual novels have a way of rewinding back the text to see what you missed, or to see if you've missed something in the conversation. So you have that option. You also have the option to immediately save and then load up that save, or just pause. So the only thing that's going to hinder progress in Digimon Survive is the time it takes to finish Digimon Survive, which is over 30 hours. So good luck. Apologies for the voice of this video. I've not been particularly well this weekend. I had one of the worst migraines I've had in a long time. So I got out of bed to do a couple of recordings, and I'm going to head back to bed. But hopefully it was alright for you guys. Next week will be a different game. I haven't really thought about what it's going to be next week. I do have, in my mind, an idea. I just need to see which of the games on the service are actually playable via the cloud. So I'll leave it at that. So until next week's video, or until I see you check out some of the other videos, playlists, shorts, or even live streams on YouTube. Or maybe I'll see you over at Ko-fi. As a small YouTube channel, we get no money from YouTube. But at Ko-fi, we can get donations, including PayPal donations. But we also have subscription tiers, so maybe one of them will interest you. But wherever or whenever I see you again, please take care.